Welcome to Keep the Faith Ministry News. The week of prayer for Christian unity was also celebrated in Ragusa. The appointment was felt and participated and represented an opportunity for spiritual growth and fraternity between churches of different denominations. Two community moments took place both in Vitoria, the first on January 19 in the church Anime Sante de Purgatorio, the second on January 23rd in the Pentecostal Christian Church Gospel Forum. The two initiatives were promoted by 7 Christian churches: the Catholic Church, the Seventh-day Adventist Church, the Lutheran Evangelical Community of Sicily, the Romanian Orthodox Church, Santa Melania Parish, the Pentecostal Christian Church of Santa Croce Camerina, the Scagliti New Creation Pentecostal Christian Church, and the Gospel Forum Pentecostal Christian Church in Vitoria. The Bishop of Ragusa, Giuseppe La Placa, the Adventist pastor Daniele Pasarreta, Father Nicolai Chircos of the Orthodox Church, Gisela Salamon of the Lutheran Church, the pastor Giuseppe Micheli, the pastor Giuseppe Decorato, the pastor Giovanna Stallone took part. This year's theme, Learn to Do Good, Seek Justice, taken from the book of Isaiah, was chosen and prepared by the Council of Christian Churches of Minnesota, United States of America, and the World Council of Churches. Migrants and victims of racism also participated in the preparation of the topics. Minnesota, in fact, has experienced racial discrimination. In 1862, it was the scene of the great mass execution of 38 Dakota indigenous people. In March 2021, a Minneapolis police officer killed the young African-American George Floyd, sparking protests and demonstrations of disapproval and protest across the country. Vitoria's 2 appointments were an opportunity for siblings to share. The reflections in the 2 churches were proposed by the Bishop Monsignor La Placa, by the Adventist pastor Daniele Pasarreta, by the Assistant Pentecostal pastor Mario Basotto, by the priest Don Salvatore Converso. The Archbishop La Placa said, quote, "In the end, God will ask us if we have succeeded in loving, in realizing God's dream, the dream of unity. Tonight I ask that unity between the churches become the breath of humanity." Daniele Pasarreta said if we want to build something, we have to demolish the barriers, build with peace. It is Jesus who gives solidity to our project, to realize Christ's plan that all may be one. Mario Basotto invited us to open our hearts to the spirit that spreads joy in our hearts and make us live as brothers. Don Salvatore Converso compared the unity between the different churches to the work of a musical orchestra where different instruments, they each perform melodies that make up a single harmony, harmonies that captivate the heart. Pastor Giovanna Stallone concluded, "We are different, not divided." Of great impact was the testimony of Sister Cristina Budao Rosu of the Carmelite Missionary Sisters. Since the 3rd of January 2022, the nuns have been present in Marina di Acate, in the heart of the transformed area, where thousands of immigrants who work in greenhouses live, sometimes in conditions of serious housing and social hardship. Sister Christina recounted the experience of a gospel lived alongside the least, migrants and especially children. Her words gave substance to the theme of the week of prayer, learn to do good, seek justice, and to the proposal of Minnesota Christians to seek justice, help the oppressed and the least, the poorest. What is an SDA pastor doing at this gathering? Quote, "We have been looking many years for a Sunday law to be enacted in our land, and now that the movement is right upon us, we ask, will our people do their duty in the matter? Can we not assist in lifting the standard and in calling to the front those who have a regard for their religious rights and privileges? The time is fast approaching when those who choose to obey God rather than man will be made to feel the hand of oppression. Shall we then dishonor God by keeping silent while His holy commandments are trodden underfoot? while the Protestant world is by her attitude making concessions to Rome. Let us arouse to comprehend the situation and view the contest before us in its true bearings. While the Protestant world is by her attitude making concessions to Rome, let us arouse to comprehend the situation and view the contest before us in its true bearings. Let the watchmen now lift up their voice and give the message which is present truth for this time. Let us show people where we are in prophetic history and seek to arouse the spirit of true Protestantism, awakening the world to a sense of the value of the privileges of religious liberty so long enjoyed. Testimonies to the Church, Volume 5, page 716. This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. Thank you for watching.